Hey everybody, it's me, Andy. How y'all doing? I'm back again. And today we're going to be making homemade mayonnaise. It's you've probably seen it done before, I don't know. But this is about the simplest way I ever seen it. Get you a mason jar and put your egg in it. Just a regular old egg. It's a large egg from the store. This is real important right here. You hear me say a lot of times, get it room temperature. That's got to be room temperature for this to work. Okay, next thing we're going to do, we're going to gently add a cup of oil. I'm using olive oil, light olive oil, so I won't have much of a taste to it. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Next ingredient. You got to have something to change the acidity of the whole thing. Vinegar or lemon juice. Or, as I prefer to do, I add both, lemon juice and vinegar. I got 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and 1 wedge, like that right there if you can see it. Looks like about 1/8 of a lemon squeezed off good in here. Go add that to it. Alright. You can blend that together and it turns into mayonnaise by itself. But don't nobody want that. Something, you want some flavor to it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Get in there. Quarter teaspoon black pepper. You don't want to get crazy on the pepper. Okay. This is just my preference now. Dried oregano, 1 teaspoon. I know somebody ain't gonna like this. Teaspoon garlic powder. Half teaspoon of sugar. All that's going to do is take a little bit of the bite out, but you're still going to get some tang now. Okay. Something I like to add, that's almost a full teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Like I said, other than them first 3 ingredients, you can mix it with anything you want to. Okay, there's different recipes where you can use a blender and do it. You just have to, I ain't going to tell you how to do that. What you want to do is you want to put your blender, your immersion blender on a stick, down in the very bottom. Pulse it a couple times. Alright? Keep it on the bottom for a minute. Alright, slowly bring it up a little bit. This thing's noisy. They make them now and they ain't loud. Go figure. Alright. Look at there. Just as pretty as you please. I have to get all that off, but y'all ain't paying to see me get things off. Alright. Like always, I'm going to eat some. I'm going to make me up a real little simple sandwich. I just got me some artisan bread that I baked yesterday. Put me a couple pieces of cheese, a little shaved ham, Alright. See that? Watch it, because this is what I believe in it this much. You ain't going nowhere. Go ahead and light that on there good. I got a joke I'm going to tell you too if you want to hear it. I made some of this for a buddy of mine. And he got mad at me and said, how come I had never told him how to do it before? So, you get to eating it. I kind of do it as a treat because I got regular old mayonnaise, but every now and then you got to treat yourself to something. Alright, here's where the rubber meets the road. Daggone! That makes you bite your daggone tongue. That is so good. I just bit my tongue. You see how easy that was to make? Something else I'm going to tell you. Don't restrict yourself to them few ingredients right there. Think about basil, thyme, rosemary, chipotle powder, chili powder, wasabi powder. I've never done it, but that's how my brain works. Anyway, a lot of people want to tell you, oh, Andy, don't eat that. It's got a raw egg in it. I ate raw fish too. So, ain't neither one of them ever killed me. I've been eating on this for a long time. Let me get another bite before I tell you a joke. So, daggone. They're this married couple. They've been married 50 years. On their anniversary, they went out to eat this little diner that they had eaten at. It's still there. All in many years ago. They was sitting down eating, enjoying each other's company. Man said, darling, you know what? She said, what, honey? He said, we get through here, we ought to go out behind the old tavern over there where we first met at. Get up on that fence there and make love to one another, just like we did 50 years ago. You know what I would get caught? He said, it's worth it, man. Let's go for it. She said, okay, let's get through eating. They eat. Little unbeknownst to them, there's a policeman sitting in the booth next to them, behind them. He heard everything. So they got up and they went on. Well, he hollered, check, please. Paid his money. He watched where he went, so he went too. And he kind of peeked around the corner. He watched them, and there they went behind that old tavern. He snuck up there, and he peeked around the side of the building there. There's this old man, this old woman. He had her up against that fence. Let me tell you what. They was a thrashing and a carrying on in such a way. Well, he just watched and watched. He's like, I can't believe this. I'm 25. I ain't doing it like that. So anyway, they must have got through anything. He took off around out there to the street, and pretty soon he seen them around in the corner from the tavern. And Lord, they was in a mess. They was tattered and torn. So he wasn't going to say nothing, but it just got the best of him. He just went up there and he said, excuse me, sir, can I speak with you for a moment? And the old man walked, he said, sure. He walked over there with his cane. He said, I got to know one thing. Why I got you separated from your wife like that? He said, I was watching you. You got to tell me the secret how, you know, after all these years, you can carry on like that. Old man took his little shaking hand, put up on the boy's shoulder. He said, son, 50 years ago, that fence wasn't electric. Wasn't electric. Y'all make some this mayonnaise. It's so good. You see how easy it is? Just remember, a cup of oil. You gotta have some kind of vinegar product in it, either vinegar or lemon juice, some acid in it, and an egg. Beat the brakes off of it in the mason jar. I hear it'll stay good 7 days. That stuff ain't never gonna last 7 days. You rest assured. It might see the sun 2 days from now. That's about it. Anyway, I'm going to share that with you. I was going to make me a little fancy sandwich anyway. Y'all have a blessed day and nothing but love from the beautiful downtown Temple, Georgia. This is Andy. See you later, y'all.